metrics, feedback loops, and scaled implementation. Develop structured field protocols to test prototype installation safety with a target user groups. Learn to map qualitative feedback into actionable engineering design modification without bias. Bridge the gap between pilot mockups and a systematic industrial, structural, or commercial deployment. So, in these stages of design thinking, test placing prototypes into an user authentic environment. This phase gathers empirical performance data and uncovers unexpected operational changes. In terms of implement, transforming verified pilots into long term systematic installation, structural builds, or scaled market releases. So protocol for unbiased field testing. When testing your designs, your role is that of an objective researcher. Avoid defending your concept. Focus entirely on observing user behavior. Since if we are going to test our model, we have to patiently wait for the results. Either it's a positive or negative. We have to observe it. So conceptualize and don't explain. Hand the user the prototype and describe the scenario, but do not give them a step-by-step instruction on how to use them, so that they can easily adapt or the difficulties they face we can easily understand. Encourage think aloud. Ask users to voice their thoughts, confusion, and feelings out loud as they navigate your design. Track action over words. Pay closer attention to where user struggles or hesitates than to when what they say. User often minimize their frustration to be polite. So the core tools, likes and what worked, aspects of the design the user found intuitive, efficient, or valuable during real-world tasks are the critics and the friction points. User mistakes, layout confusion, physical performance drops, or general complaints during testing. New points are of confusion or uncertainties brought up by the users that require clear system logic. And new ideas, unexpected feature or layout modifications suggested by users to improve performance. So feedback from the captured matrix in action. What work? GPS auto example. Testing an offline digital concrete quality dashboard with municipal site inspectors. GPS auto tagging accurately looked inspection locations. Offline entry storage kept data safe when signals are dropped. In friction points, small on-screen input targets were hard to tap with muddy fingers. Bright afternoon sun glare made the layout difficult to read. Questions raised. How do I confirm my offline records synchronize successfully once I am back on the network? Can multiple inspectors log data to the same structure at the same time? So ideas. Add voice to text logging so inspectors can dictate notes hands free. Implement a high Implement a high contrast dark mode to combat outdoor afternoon glare. So this is the difference how we approach between the traditional and design thinking. Testing rarely marks the end of project. Instead, it regularly sends a design team back to earlier stages of process, back to empathize, back to design, and back to ideate. When testing uncovers completely unpredicted user needs, when initial assumptions about the core problem prove incorrect, and when a prototype fails, usability testing require alternative concepts. So this is the implement phase where desirability, feasibility, and viability are the main scales of innovation. Human lens. Do users still want and value this solution when deployed at scale? Does it solve a real, ongoing pain point? So we have to understand its use. In terms of feasibility, can we reliably manufacture, build, or operate the system given our structural, material, and code constraints? And viability, business trends. Is the system financially sustainable over time? Does it fit with the standard budget realities? So, pilot validation, standardization, and schematic scale. So, test design with a single regional environment, incorporating design changes to standard manuals, roll out the design across all operational sensors. In terms of output, field test performance record and feedback logs, standard operating procedures and CAD blueprints, full infrastructure deployment and workforce training. Thank you.